Hey guys, it's Matt, Turn Number 943. In today's video, I have a new engine. Now, it's not from Lion Allen, it's not from MTH, it's from somebody different this time. It's from Atlas. It's a Master Founder Series 060 Steam Switcher, which is something really different, and I found it and I'm like, okay, this is something really different, I should get it, and I did. So, it's a really, really cool engine. I'll show you around the box real quick, and then I'll go ahead and show you the model itself. Okay, so if we were to take a look at the end of the box here, you can see the logo with the Founder Series. You can see it has TMCC and rail sounds in it. And then here's our label. You can see I got the Essential of New Jersey, the CNJ version. And I got number 107. He had both, but I couldn't afford both, so I got one. And I probably will buy the other one. But it's a really, really nice piece here in the box. You can see we have the instructions, and it also comes with extra instructions for the cab curtains and also the sunshades. Then here's the manual. It's got a little thing on the Founders Atlas, and it's got Train America Studios EOB speed control in it, so it's really nice. I was to pull this off. Stuck together. There we go. Here's your engine, here's your tender, and then in here we have the cab curtain. You got the sunshade with the little 10-foot piece here. The battery, which kind of good that Atlas puts a battery in there. I might use it. And then we got drive tires. Now, because it's a steam switcher, it does have two operating couplers on it, and it's a really, really cool piece. And the battery, I probably will end up throwing it in because I had a little bit of heat, I want to say, from doing that, and that was because I posted a couple photos of the inside of my E6, the Pensy Seashore version that I got a couple months ago, and I said that I was going to put a battery in it, and people were saying why, and it was because the sound was cutting out even in command mode, which happens sometimes, I mean, sometimes when you run it slow or you run it over maybe a little bit of dirty track or something, it will go ahead and cut out and need to throw a battery in it, so that's what I did. So I don't know why I got heat from that, but that's okay. So alright, enough with this. Let's go ahead and take a look at the model. Alright, so here's our engine here, and let me get a light going. You can see all the detail. It's got a lot of really good detail. The bell and whistle there have your lanyards that go back to the cab. You can see the detail underneath the cab there. Then right here, this is where you can install the sunshades if you want. And you can see the steps here have your safety tread on them. See the front, the top, see the dynamo, the hatches do open, see the cab light in there. The detail inside the cab is very nice as well. There you go. The coal load may not be real coal, but it sure looks really, really good. So I may spiff it up and throw a little bit of real coal in there. The hatch opens up for your controls in there, which are nicely labeled, which is good. You have a reverse light here. And then the only problem I'm having with this thing so far is that the rear coupler here, as you guys can see, is very, very low. Let me put it on a straight section here so you can see it a little bit better. So I don't know why it's so low or how to fix it. Now, I had a Lionel engine, a C420, and I found a screw up on top of the coupler here, and I tightened it and it's fine. It got it high and it's fine now, but I don't know how to do it on this, and I don't know if there's like a screw or anything to tighten. But if any of you guys know how to fix that, just let me know. So, but that's that. So let's go ahead and get this engine turned on and get it underway. There we go. This engine's a little fussy because sometimes you cannot do aux 1.3 to fire it up. Sometimes you gotta do your engine, then your whistle. I don't know why, but that's okay. So I'm gonna fire up the smoke. So here's the whistle again. Here's the bell. Now this engine does have rail sounds 4, so the crew talk is not going to be the best, but here it is. It's like that walkie-talkie type of thing. Then the tower con, here's what that sounds like.
You are cleared for departure.
Sounds pretty good in my opinion, but the whistle and the bell really sound good. Now the speaker, I'm guessing it's small because it's back in here by the reverse light. So it must be a very small speaker, but it sounds pretty loud. It's not as loud as like the E6. I was running that with it just to hear how loud it was, and it's pretty loud, but it's not really loud, but it's pretty good. So it does have the other reverse light, and the front one turns off. I don't know if you could do an auxiliary code for this to keep it on at all times. I don't know. It does have front and rear couplers. So it's a really, really nice engine. I just don't know again how to fix the rear coupler here. So if any of you guys know, it stays coupled, but like not really. So if you guys can help me on that, let me know here. So let's go and get this thing going here.
You are cleared for departure.
Okay, so there you have it. This engine's really cool. Now, I will be doing a full review on it at the KTMR Railroad, so just keep an eye out for that when it comes out. But until the next video, I'll see you guys next time. I'm Matt, turn 43.